It's me again. So, this unfinished object is going to be an update on the kitchen progress. We found ourselves in a lovely situation. So, when we paid the plasterers to finish off that wall, David was very sure that the light would be no problem and that he could connect it up. Turns out that, yet again, we explored our little world and found an unexpected addition. The old power line running into the house went along the ceiling and then branches come off of it. And one of them was the ceiling light. We assume all of the ceiling lights come off this branch. So David had to go in, and what he thought he would find at the light, he ended up having to do a second hole over by the wall. Now, it wouldn't have mattered. He would have had to do that anyway. The only difference was we could have run an entire line. But it's fine. It's solved now. You will see the solution going from here, and then I will show you the finished product so far, because we still have painting to do. But enjoy.
And then there's some splicing and dicing with the live and the neutral done floating in midair.
Oh, God. So can you disconnect and just
I can
run a new line?
Yeah, I will. Yeah.
Oh, my God. So, to catch you all up, in the longest unfinished object ever. Ooh, it's not, I don't know what it's focusing on, but it's not me. We tore this wall down behind me, and I'll scoot back and show you the whole thing. And then, for some reason, we decided that we knew how the electric was going, and we went ahead and had the plasterers fix it. Beautiful job. Beautiful job. Only, then David's phase 2 was to fix the ceiling light in the kitchen, which in hindsight we should have done first. And I did say it, but you knew, didn't you? Mm-hmm. Well, turns out not so much. Craziness is everywhere in an old house. And I'm going to flip you around and show you. That is our ceiling light, and apparently it has 2 live wires coming into it and no neutral or ground.
It's got a live and then a circuit going to the switch in the wall.
And we don't know why.
And the live is coming from somewhere.
And we don't know why.
Yeah.
But, and maybe somebody who is of an age will know why this sort of electrical work has been done. But in order, David thought on it for 2 days. And the only way we could figure it out was to put this hole in the ceiling.
Well, I got it right the second time. The wire that's coming up the wall is here, and it's getting spliced into the live here. So there's a live coming in here and going there, and then the traveler coming back and going into this wire down to the
So we're going to disconnect it, just leave these for dead up there, right? And bring a new line up.
Yes.
With a wire puller.
Yes.
And that's a straight run.
Yes, this from this hole to this hole.
It's between joists, so we can do it.
Yeah.
And then it looks like we're going to have to get a ceiling medallion or a big ceiling light, one of the two. Which we can, I'm sure. But anyway, okay, let me pull you back from the wall. So, I found them on Facebook. It was a big risk. But this beautiful wall looks like a plastered wall because those guys skim coated the whole thing. And I was so impressed, and they were worth every penny. And from now on, we are hiring these plasterers. I will put I think I can put his Facebook page in the comments or in the info below so that you can find our beautiful plastering skilled person. He's going to do some other plaster work for us. We've already asked, and we'll probably have him back to do that and that. Unfortunately, we're not organized enough to have it all do at once, so we're probably going to pay more, but you know what? This guy is so good, I don't care. State of the kitchen. Our extra sheetrock has come in. We now have to finish that piece of roof right there, ceiling. We now have to get that filled because David today connected up the electricity that goes into the wall across to that switch. And then tomorrow we will have a new switch for there because apparently both of these will turn on this light that is working. This we found at an antique store, but we had to get a new mechanical bit. And then we bought that ring to go above it because the hole was a bit too big. I'm not sure if we're just going to paint it or if we're going to have this fixed too. But that is the kitchen now. Next step, we get to prime these walls. Here, 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 and there, and a little bit over here. Oh, they went through and did this side of the room too. Well, that was nice of them. And then paint with what I think is going to be yellow paint, and I'll show you that in a minute. So, I'm looking at a golden yellow. This almost borders on brown now that I've taken this out, so I may go with a brighter yellow than this. I guess I could go green too. What do you guys think? Yellow, gold, or green? Or beige, which is boring. But this is my absolute favorite way to get wonderful curtains in a way that you could probably not afford it normally. This is a William Morris design from Home Goods. My friend Jessica found it for me. It was $60 for a king set. So this comes with 2 king pillowcases, a flat sheet, and a fitted sheet, which is lots of fabric. The fabric I'm going to make into 3 sets of curtains. There are 2 right above the sink, and then there's a 3rd one in the pantry. I also may do something with pantry edging, or I don't know, trying to creative it up a bit. And that's real quick. All you have to do is a casing at the top and a hem around the edges, and I'm not going to line them or anything, at least at this point. I could later. And that's it for the fabric portion. I've got to pick out a yellow, and we have to do the painting. Oh, and fix the holes, or get the holes fixed. But, oh, and trim back up. Don't forget that. Then dealing with the floor. Don't know about that either. And trim around the, oh my gosh, there's so much to do. It might take us weeks. Let's hope we can wrap this up this week. I'm hoping for this week. Probably not. But I can dream, right? I could dream. Anyway, that's it for me today. I will see you in a few days, hopefully with progress. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Bye.